Hello guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about yet another rumour that has just surfaced, continuing on from the rumour about an apocalyptic Kanto set 100 years into the future. An anonymous user has spoke out about the upcoming Pokemon Switch game and that they have quite a lot to say about the game and its mechanics. First of all, they have said that the project title has been confirmed as Project Beluga, and for anyone who does not know, not long ago a supposed leak came out revealing the potential title for the upcoming Pokemon Switch game. But according to this user, it has now apparently been fully confirmed that we are going to get it called as Project Beluga. The, the user then goes on to say that one of the new legendaries in Project Beluga is basically a gigantic snake based off of Jormungandr. Jormungandr, for anyone who does not know, is the world serpent from Norse mythology. Frankly, I'm not particularly surprised in the slightest, as it seems lately that a lot of other video games are diving headfirst into Norse mythology. A good example of this is the latest installment in the God of War franchise. Don't get me wrong, the game is fantastic and all of you should play it, but it seems to me that Game Freak are starting to run out of ideas and have started to branch out and copy other companies' ideas. I, however, do love the idea of a gigantic snake becoming a legendary Pokemon. Another detail the user did say about the snake was that it will be the first legendary ever to become a poison type. And what do you guys think about that? Let me know down below in the comments and we can have a nice little discussion about that. Anyways, this guy really does have a lot more to say, and next up he has stated that the game will have another legendary Pokemon, but that he does not have any details about it at all, which is such a shame. Because imagine you could have like a gigantic snake and maybe, I don't know, a bear. That'd be pretty cool to see. And after that, talking about the legendaries yet again, they then go on to say that both of the Pokemon will be heavily involved with the game's story and that its theme will be global warming. And this brings me on to another detail they've spoke about, which is that the game will take place in Kanto, but a snowy apocalyptic Kanto. And this brings up the rumor we heard about the other day, saying the game will be set in Kanto 100 years in the future, which is also an apocalyptic world. But that rumor didn't say anything about the region being covered in snow, which I think is pretty cool idea because we don't really see much snow in the Pokemon games. But yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Anyways, the user then says that most of Kanto has been submerged underwater, including Pallet Town. Rest in peace, Ash Ketchum. And another interesting story point is that you are apparently trying to save another region, Unova, and that you can travel to and from Unova with little restrictions, letting you run into new opponents to face and never before seen Generation 8 Pokemon. Rightio, next up we get told by the user to brace for change when it comes to combat and the open world with new aspects. What would you guys like to see, or would you prefer that Game Freak kept Pokemon as it is? Also, the graphics of the game are supposedly going to be somewhere between Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, as well as Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's going to look amazing if it does look like that. Like, seriously, if you guys have not played Breath of the Wild, you really should. That game is so open, it looks beautiful, the music is fantastic, so you should get along and play that game. He then says we could have a possible, my words, possible reveal in a couple of weeks, maybe at E3 2018. Because seriously, I keep hearing all over the place about E3 2018 and seeing Pokemon. But let's just hope that we do get to see it eventually. Anyways, the final rumor that the user tells us is that Game Freak are under a lot of pressure to get the game out by late 2018. And that's pretty much it. But do remember, all of this could potentially be false, so do take it with a grain of salt. Overall, this concept does sound very interesting, but also very unique, and let's hope that E3 does show us something. I'll catch you guys next time, and don't forget to click the subscribe button to keep up to date with new videos. Catch you next time. See you laters.